Um, sorry, grocery order. Whoever is in here watching me with my grocery order. Alright, sorry, I'm done. Thank you for that very much. It's very dark. Very dark in here, sorry. Who's my number one? Oh my god, I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, Jesus God. Hello, how are you? Oh my god, the stores never have anything, do they? Oh, we're sorry, we do not have the requested product. Vanilla ice cream cone, would you like the replacement? Yeah, replace it, yes. That will work. Hello. Perfect. And I'm sure everything that these people are looking for. You're sick as hell? Why? What's the matter? I'm sure these people just don't even look for the crap that they're, paid to look for. Hi, Ryan. Hello, man with soothing voice. Oh, thank you. Oh, why are you sick? What is wrong? What is going on? I look sick today. My hair, I can't do anything with my hair. Nothing. It just will not do nothing, you guys. It's ridiculous. Hello, all. Me. I have some breathing problems. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. I'm sorry. Been chilling. How is everything down there? Everything okay? From like the storm or whatever it was? I don't know. Was it a storm? Was it like a hurricane or something that happened? Oh, nice weather. Ours sucks. It's rainy and it's humid. Oxygen stay necessary to stay alive. Oh, yeah, that's been a very important thing, I would think. All right, sorry, ashes. Hello, number 3. That's scary. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that. Oh my God, hold on. Evidently, these people do not know how to. If I go to the store and do this myself, I'm going to find everything that I've ordered, and they can't find a crap. It is getting chilly there. It's supposed to get chilly here. Hurricane recently. Oh, Ida? Okay, I do remember that. Oh, yeah, reapprove. Whatever. I don't care. These people don't know how to shop. Anyways. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That's crazy. It's getting a little chilly here. It's not bad. It's warm. It's really warm here. Hello. Card for upcoming results of N, please. All ratings are $6 for the one card. You obviously get more than one card, and we do use Super Chat. You can be scared. I'm not far from the end, I think, but that's okay. Not far from the end. Oh, well, that's not good. I'm sorry. I live in the south of, oh, Spain. Oh my God. We have terribly hot summers. So do we. We do too. It's ridiculous. It feels like Florida. It's crazy. Very, very much crazy. Yeah, it's really, really warm here too, and it's like the middle of October. It's like, wow, why? Why is it so warm? It's just very warm. So yeah. Very, very warm. Very odd. Very odd weather for us. I don't know if the other person... It's $6 for the one card, and you get more than one card, obviously. So... But don't you know, well, the ring of life and death? Yes, I do. But it's still sad when somebody's, on that brink. So, what are your guys' plans for today? Anything fun, exciting? Anything at all? Yes, and I told you that all readings are $6 for the one card. You get more than one card with the $6 reading. And you can use Super Chat. I don't do free readings. I haven't done them since I've been 16. You get taken advantage of with those big time, so do you. I don't do that, sorry. Hi, my Lupe. How are you? Hi, love. No, you're okay. Oh my god, hold on. This woman, she can't shop for shit. Literally. I am. I haven't even started reading. I am arguing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't need the board. I don't need the board to talk to anybody. So it's like, you know, I just don't need it. I just don't need the board anymore. I haven't needed it for a long time. My Lupe. Okay, hold on. Lupe? Okay. What's your first one, my love? I look a wreck. Okay, what is your first question? Lupe, I love you. Yes. You can answer right back on here. Okay. Oh my god, fucking bitch. It's probably your computer because I'm on an iPad Pro. Okay. I didn't think so. It's probably your computer. I'm on an iPad Pro, so. What in the world? Okay. An update between. Okay. Un momento, por favor. Oh, no, more than likely. More than probably. That's very highly likely. Okay, my Lupe, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, we have the Six of Wands. So this is some kind of a triumph of some kind. So I would be seeing that as him as having a triumph over some kind of... Hold on. He is triumphing over some of his lower level, like the lower instincts, the animalistic instincts, the ones that make him want to go out and be a man whore. stuff like that. Okay. So that, I mean, he's kind of overcoming things, overcoming, whatever is going on in his life. So, I mean, this negativity that he has towards everything, it's kind of like he's, kind of triumphing. So, has he shown any kind of triumph over anything? Like maybe he's a little more happy, a little more cheerful, has a little more energy. Maybe he's more willing to divulge just a tiny bit more information to you. There's a triumph in here somewhere. There has got to be a triumph in there somewhere, or whatever is going on with him. The Five of Pentacles. He's going out tomorrow, but I don't know with who. I don't ask anymore. I wouldn't either. So, all right, the Five of Pentacles. All right, so obviously he's still suffering. He's still having a lot of the dark night of the soul. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he has triumph over this, whatever is inside of him, this darkness. But it's kind of like he has found part of it, and he's delved into that darkness. So it's more like, okay, I'm going to go out. I'm going to do my thing. I don't care what anybody else thinks. So he's trying to get that out of his system. So it's almost like he's trying to get something out of his system. Like, get it all out now. Like, when you're young, you have fun and do drugs. Or, drink or do whatever. That's kind of like what he's trying to do now because it feels like he's been so pent up and caged up. But between you two, I mean, ultimately it comes back to you two being lovers. So, I mean, he ultimately always thinks of you when he's out. When he's doing anything, when he's not talking to you, it's all about you. You are the lover's card. You and him both. So there is that natural. This is happening naturally and organically now. We don't have any kind of magic surrounding this whatsoever. So whatever he's doing, whatever's happening with him, he is actually, when he goes out, if he goes out, he's thinking of you. What he does, he's like, okay, well, maybe I should be with her. That's my prize. So it's still kind of in the realms of he's thinking that you're his prize trophy, like a trophy wife. And I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it is kind of a bad thing. You don't want to be a trophy wife. But I mean, the Ace of Swords, all right, so he's kind of maybe, thinking differently a little bit now. It's kind of changing him, so this outing might actually change the way he thinks and feels about you. So, ouch what? What are you ouching about? But, no, I mean, it's almost like he is actually, trying to change those thoughts, change everything and get them back in order so he doesn't have to do this. So, I mean, it's just really, really weird. It's really, really weird. Is he being more... I do think it's just friends. I think it's just friends for this one, but I mean, going out and like getting drunk, I mean, that's the stuff that I think he's still getting out of his system. It's still kind of like just going and going and going. So I mean, but it could either go one way or the other, especially with the Ace of Swords, because that's your pure potential energy for change, for ultimate change, for him to become with you, like to become one. So we do have that going on. He does have that in his subconscious mind all the time, constantly. So he's always thinking about you. No matter what he does, no matter what he tries to do to get you out of his head, he can't. So, I mean, it's kind of mutual on both parties with you and him. You can't think about him or not think about him. He can't not think about you. So it's literally both. I mean, with him, though, I mean, with going out and, the dark night of the soul, I mean, it makes you do ridiculous stuff. I don't know if it's really a dark night of the soul. It could just be a bout of, like, just blues. Two of Swords, all right, so decision making. I know he doesn't show it. It's because he's blind. He's a man. So the Two of Swords would definitely tell me, we have that, he's going to have a choice to be making, and he's going to be making that choice very soon. So it's evidently something that's he's been pondering about. So I honestly kind of feel like he's going to be coming to you and asking you if you want to be with him. I honestly feel like this, that oddly enough, through all of this chaos, what is going on, I feel like that he is actually going to come to you and be like, hey, do you want to be with me? Like, do you want to make this official? Do you think that we have that potential? That is what all the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, we have that choices that he's going to make, but then you have a choice that you've got to make too. Do you want to really be with him or do you not? So, I mean, it's going to kind of be weird. It's going to be very weird, but amidst all this chaos, it's back, I mean, ultimately to you and him being together in the end. So it's like, okay, he can go out and da-da-da-da-da, but he comes home to who? That would be you, metaphorically speaking, for now. Four of Wands. So, I mean, we have reason to celebrate. So that would be actually, I mean, reasons for you and him to be together, to celebrate being together. So it's just very strange, a very strange situation. I do feel like that he's going to come to you and ask you if you want to be together. I really feel like that. I don't know what's going to change his mind. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to happen and he's going to change his mind and he's going to be like, oh, well, okay, what's going on? What do I do? And then he's going to have that choice to make. So he's got a lot of thinking to do. He's been doing a lot of thinking. I want that if I found out he's with others, I know it will hurt, but I can't do that again to myself. Yeah, I completely understand that. But no, I completely understand. I don't think it's with other women. I don't, honestly. I think he's just going out with friends. I really honestly do. Going out and seeing, just, partying and, being however old he is. He's obviously, well, how old is he? Kind of a little less mature than you. A lot less mature than all of us. The judgment card, so this is his awakening. His his wake-up call. So it's a lot. 21, yeah, okay. So yeah, he's still in that, kind of, rebellious, whatever, So, I mean, the judgment card, is very good. So he's going to pop up and it's going to be like, okay, just, a realization of, what he wants. So, I mean, he's maturing and he's realizing what he actually wants. And that would actually be you. So, I mean, it's not bad and I don't feel other people. I don't feel other women. I mean, I feel other, like friends. It feels like manly friends. Well, that doesn't help the situation either. But I don't feel like it's anything, romantical or, anything, sensuous or. I just think it's going out and, being, with people. But something soon, something, I don't know if it's going to be this event, something is going to wake him up and he's going to be like, okay, I got to be with Lupe. So he's going to be asking you. I really honestly feel that and see that coming. So I would not doubt that whatsoever. It's very interesting. He's very, very, very confusing, but still he always thinks of you. I don't understand him whatsoever. So if he does come to you and ask you if you want to be together, that's your choice. So it's just, you drunk text me. You get a little bit of the truth with the drunk texts. How do we feel about this one though? This is very different. This is very, very different. It's like in the midst of all of this, it's something is going to like, really shake him up. And he's going to be like, well, I want to be with her. So that's really honestly what I am getting from all of this. It's not a bad thing at all. But it's just very strange, very confusing, very strange. I don't understand, why he thinks the things that he thinks and why he does the things that he does. It's very, very odd. It's very odd. Like with you, the Five of Pentacles, without you, he feels like, he's losing his friend, so on and so forth. So he's confusing. He's very confusing. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Sorry. What was your next one, my love? He's just a very confusing man. Childhood trauma is the gift that keeps on giving. So, I mean, if it is childhood trauma, it's going to keep giving and giving and giving until he has, he realizes, hey, I got to fix something within myself or get help for it. That's, that's the only reason, that's the only thing that's going to actually help is for him to, have some kind of, I don't know, therapy or something. Very odd. Very, very odd. But he still wants you in the end. So, does he feel love towards me, or what does he feel? No shit, I'd want to know that too. Okay. Un momento, por favor. Okay, one more good shuffle, my love. Okay, my Lupe, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we have the Nine of Cups, so I mean, that's pretty much, I mean, he feels pretty, I mean, emotionally satisfied when he talks to you. He has that fulfillment. He feels like, basically, yeah, there's tons of emotions here, so it's like the cups are about to erupt. So I would say, yeah, definitely he does feel love for you. Um, it's the family love, it's, you know, the romantic love, it's all of that. So it's pretty interesting. We have the Justice card, but he keeps that love. He keeps that love to himself. So he's that stern, tyrannical figure that doesn't want to, you know, divulge that information about how he feels. So something has got to get through that iron head of his, and I don't know what it will be. It's going to be the experience from this past reading that actually makes him wake up, and it's going to be like a blunt trauma force to the head, is all I can really think of. But he's too prideful. He has so much pride, he will not admit much. And that's just, I mean, pride ruins, you know, mostly everything that you have. So, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. The Eight of Swords or Wands, yeah, he does. He has a lot of love for you. Do you ever feel it? At times, do you ever feel like there is that love coming from him? Because it's kind of like, all right, he thinks about you, and when he thinks about you, all he can do is think about love and think about, you know, all these different sensuous, you know, activities, so on and so forth, and then kaboom, he just feels all this love for you, and it's like he sends it to you, or tries to. I don't know if you get it. You dream of him. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's, you know, he is, you know, he's sending that love energy to you big time. I mean, it's crazy. It's, and then we have the High Priestess. So that would represent your dreams, the intuition. So I mean, it's deep. It's very deep. It's deeper than friendship. It's not superficial. It's not kind of like, it's not sexcapades. It's nothing like that. It is something that is very deep within him. Deeply rooted love for you. So I would take that as, I mean, I take that however you want, but I mean, deeply rooted romantic love is more than anything. I mean, that's really, really good. I mean, so that means, you know, everything is working naturally with him in his brain, in his body, so he's kind of maturing a little bit more, especially with the High Priestess. But it's going to go into that, and then, I mean, the High Priestess is going to bring out all of those emotions of him. So he might be a little frustrated. He might not tell you. He might tell you. He might get frustrated that he can't tell you and then actually tell you. So that's what she does. We have the Five of Cups again. So I mean, basically, that's what the pride's going to do to him if he doesn't just stop it. I mean, the pride is going to, you know, leave him out in the cold. It's not going to get him anywhere. Too much pride. What happened to the Tower of Babel? It collapsed. If it was even real, I doubt it. They think it's real, but I highly doubt it. But I mean, it's just, you know, it's so deeply rooted for you. It's Six of Cups. I mean, those cups are full. So, I mean, he's got a lot of emotion for you. Pure emotions. The lilies of purity, those represent purity. So, obviously, yes, you have a lot of love coming from him, and you feel that. So, that's why he is so deeply, that is why you get so deeply hurt by him when you don't get the feelings or the, you know, the conversation or the questions or the answers, you know, reciprocated from him. So, but I mean, it's there. It's there. Babylon. Oh my God, I love that. Friendship, love. Okay, so I mean, just let that soak in. Be appreciative of that, and then let that go. So let it go, let it go, let it go. But I mean, still hold on to that friendship, love. So I mean, I think it's really, really interesting. Oh, I know all about Tower of Babel. But I mean, just let that sink in, let that love sink in, because it's there for you. It is definitely there for you. It's not going anywhere. It is good. It is a very good thing. So, I mean, it's still the childhood trauma. You're correct. It's the gift that keeps on giving. He can't give that up. He won't give it up. It's in his brain. So, I mean, we do have a box of trauma that we keep closed. And that's exactly what he's doing, is keeping that trauma box closed. The Death card. So, I mean, if he does change his ways, which I really hope he does, we're going to have a lot different, man. He's going to be completely different. He's going to be way more, you know, romantic. He's going to be way more divulging of information to you. It's almost like he's in a state of metamorphosis. So he's trying to figure himself out and then, you know, bloom into the butterfly, you know, that allegory. So, I mean, the Death card is really, really good. So we have that to look forward to. You know, the death of his old self, and then the illusion of the physical death of the person in question, which would be him. So that's actually happening. That's actually coming for him. And then, you know, how he feels about you. that's going to be something that he's going to be able to divulge, to be boisterous about. Because it's almost like this, I would say, I don't believe in chakras, I believe in energy centers. So the energy center in his throat, I think would be kind of a, I feel romantic love. Yeah, big time. Romantic love. Friendship love and romantic love. And the, lust and everything that comes along with a romantic relationship, partner working relationship. But I mean, I do feel like that he is definitely going to be ending quite a few old habits and ways of being. So I mean, that is coming big time. The witch's new year is Samhain. So I mean, you could look to Samhain for answers. Once that veil, I mean, there's no veil. We are already here. They're there, here. They're everywhere. So you could actually try to get some information on Samhain or All Hallows and see maybe if that would help. But I mean, I do feel like that he is still going to go to you. He's going to come to you in some way, shape, or form and tell you that he loves you. So I mean, everything is still there. He is just, I don't get him. I don't get where he's coming from. I mean, if he's trying to get all this out of his system, I don't get it. I don't know why. Shouldn't, this amount of time that he has been on without her been sufficient enough to get that all out of his system? I would personally think so, but I mean, obviously it's not. He's just very stubborn, and something big is going to have to change that. So that's where that judgment card came in. Something big is going to wake him up, and he like, oh, okay, that's what I was, that's what I got to do. That's what I was missing. He wants to be with you. So I mean, in time, that's all we can say. All we can do is just wait in time for him to actually, say those words, tell you that he wants to be with you. So he's very confusing, very, very fucking confusing. But it is a romantic love. It's a romantic love. It's friendship love. It's all love levels. So we do have that. And that's very good. I mean, that's not bad at all. That's a really, really good thing to have all levels of love. So, just got to get through his head. I mean, he's just got to, like, get through his head big time. How do we feel about this one, my love? Synchronicity. See, there's that synchronicity right there that you're at the right spot, the right time, that you are where you're supposed to be. That's your synchronicity right there. Remember I told you to pay attention to the synchronicities more? That one. That's perfect. Even if it's simple, small, tiny, minuscule, it's still a lot. A big, that's a triumph. He confuses the hell out of me. I just focus on myself for now. Yes, just focus on you. Focus on being you. And I would just be like, okay, yeah, whatever, buddy, for right now. And he's going to come around and he's going to be like, well, I want to be with you. Well, then maybe you're going to be like, well, I don't want to be with you anymore. So we have that flip side of the coin, that double-edged sword, and it's crazy. All right. He's very stubborn. Very, very freaking stubborn. Okay, Jay, and then Gustavo, and then Gustavo. All right, Jay and Gustavo, or Jay, my bro. What is on your mind? What do I hear? I don't know what I heard. I thought I heard something. Alright, my Jay, are you there? Hello? How does Sarah feel towards me? Ooh, is this somebody new? Un momento. Ooh. Alright, one more good shuffle. Okay, Jay, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. All right. Well, we have the Three of Cups, so I mean, it's pretty much. Evidently, you guys are having a great time talking and connecting, and I mean, I don't know what's going on with you two at night, but I mean, it feels very festive, very joyous. Her emotions seem to actually be very deep, so it's like they're natural. It's naturally something that naturally developed without magic or anything like that, so it's coming from the earth. So, I mean, when did this all start? I mean, I feel like fall, the fall season coming, like when it's officially fall, that's when it's really going to take off. So, I mean, these feelings are actually pretty deep for you. They're actually really deep, and she actually, I mean, it's almost like, when you first meet somebody and you're like happy, happy, happy. That's kind of what she feels like when she, hears a text from you or sees a text from you or whatever. Or if you guys talk on the phone, I don't know. But I mean, she feels really, really, really good with you or about you, towards you. We have the Six of Pentacles, so that's manifestation. So, I mean, you maybe might have manifested this. Have you asked any deities, any, higher spirits, source, whatever you want to call it? Have you asked for that? Like, specifically? Hey, you. It's been forever. Have you asked for this, though? All is good. How are you? I miss our bromance, damn it. But the Six of Pentacles would definitely tell me that it would be something like you manifested this, so you brought this into fruition some way, shape, or form. I don't know how, but it wasn't intentional. Was it? Anything intentional? The Ace of Swords, so there is your... Hi, my wifey. So here is your Ace of Swords. That's the beginning of new thoughts. So it would definitely tell me that you are actually... I mean, she's actually thinking about you all the time. It's not the dried up part of the sword, the crown. It's the flourishing one with the blessings and, the intentions that she feels towards you and the little droplets underneath. She quit texting me. We were in a group together a while back, and she texted me out of nowhere wondering who I am. And we got to talking, and she seemed interested. Now she doesn't text me. Yes, but I've been told focus on myself and become a minister first and foremost. See, I mean, it could have been just a fun time. The Ten of Pentacles, alright, so there's your maturity right there. There's the father figure. Not the father figure, but the figure that has matured himself to the point of wanting to be what he wants to be. So, I mean, you actually have the Six of Pentacles would kind of fall into the ministry. I mean, have you done your stuff? Have you become a minister yet? It's very easy. It takes like 5 minutes, literally. But I mean, the Ten of Pentacles represent the end of a really, really, really good situation, and then the beginning of another good situation. So maybe she's just taking her time now and just trying to think, okay, well, what was this about? What is this about? What should I go for it? Should I do this? So it's almost like, the happiness was there, the good stuff. So I don't see her like necessarily leaving you, and not talking to you at all. It's probably just a lull time for her. We have the, Nine of Swords. So I don't know what she could be suffering from. It's something up here. So, I mean, definitely, there is something going on with her. I'm a prayer chaplain at the moment. I'm going to be a unity minister and blend paganism into it. I love that. But with the Nine of the Swords, I would definitely say that she's going through a lot. I don't know if she's had any kind of trauma. But I mean, trauma is the gift that keeps on giving, and a lot of people, I mean, everybody gets, we're all traumatized in some way, shape, or form. We all have trauma, And I think that's part of what she's going through. So maybe she did have a bad relationship, and that's why she's not texting you. I mean, that is a really good, probable, you know, whatever answer to that question. But I mean, I don't feel like it's anything to do with you, really. The Hanged Man, definitely. So yeah, she's gotten a lot more wise. So she's probably trying to figure out to make sure that you're not going to hurt her. I don't know if she's been hurt before, has she? I mean, everybody's been hurt to some extent. Everybody has in a relationship. I hope, or I think, or I don't hope, but I think that's what I feel. But the Hangman would definitely tell me that she's getting more of a different view of you from, you know, upside down. So she actually has a view of you of the right side up, Jonathan. J, sorry. Don't mean to say names. But now she's getting a completely, you know, thrown upside down view of you. So you're like, we both are Scorpios. So I'm trying to be careful. Oh, so that's why it's like the sinking in of the self and then just kind of watching, you know, watching your prey. So that's kind of how it's, wow, that's a little scary. Yeah, be careful then. Jesus. Yeah, don't let her sting you. But I do feel that she's been stung by love. So, I mean, it's not a good thing to be stung by love at all. But yes, she has had trauma, as have I, yes. Okay, so I do honestly think that that's part of the problem. That is part of the problem, being stung by love. When you're stung by love, you become bitter. I'm very bitter all the time towards, you know, pretty much everybody, except for you guys. Literally, that's the honest, the fucking gospel truth. Whatever the gospel truth is, anyway. But yeah, I just think that she's getting a very different view of you. So, I mean, I wouldn't take it personally. I would let her, you know, give her time. You know, just think of her and think of what you do when you're starting to get into a relationship. Why would you stop texting, you know, her instantaneously like that? Is there, you know, an issue? Is there something that, you know, you could not want to talk about? Why would you want to stop texting her? So kind of place yourself in her shoes and see what you can come up with through that. Ouch. That kind of an allegory. Damn. Sharp pain. How are we feeling? I'm like, how are we feeling? She's a little confusing as well. She's just a little confusing. Not as much as Itzy. But I mean, she seems to have more herself together. A lot more. So it's not as much as good. I would just kind of wait and sit back and see how things go and, you know, do the whole thing like putting yourself in her shoes, see what happens. But I do think that she's going to, you know, have a different perspective of you. And she's going to find you to be a really, really good man. She's going to see who you are on the inside. Like I see the good man on the inside, and that's what she's going to see. So, I mean, that's what the Hangman is going to do for her. Going to totally put her upside down, and she's going to be like, oh, okay, so that's what he's about. I like. And then it can go on and so forth, and, you know, etc., etc. Sorry, I just kept going. Really good woman, though. I mean, really good woman. Very spiritual. Someone stole something I used to tie the hood of my car down. So other than that, I'm good. Gonna use karma to curse them. That is nuts. That is insane. That is really, really insane. I'm so glad I live out in the middle of nowhere. I have no neighbors and nobody can fuck with our stuff. So, okay. So how do we feel about that reading? I'm like, how do we feel about that? Hopefully a little bit better. I mean, it's, you know, it's not going to change the world, but I mean that we do have some formations of what we can do to have this happen and, you know, get it to become fruitful or something in the... Oh, thank you. I've never heard that before. Thank you. Wow. You're live. Hi, good vibes. Hello. How are you? Of options right now, so I'm gonna just watch. Yeah, I would say just watch. I mean, you don't seem like you're hurting in that area whatsoever, and I mean, you're a very good-looking man. You are a good guy, so I mean, you're not hurting in that area whatsoever. Get out of here, fly. God damn. Sorry. Hi, good vibes. Hello. Well, okay, Gustavo, my brother. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that you did. No, you don't have to thank me. Quit it. That's offensive. When you guys tell me thank you, I feel attacked. I'm good. Yes, good vibes all around. How are you? Alright, Gustavo, where are you, my brother? Hola, ¿de dónde? Oh my god, this thing, this MacBook, whatever, it's insane. It keeps, it's very top heavy. I feel like I look like I came out of a mud pile. Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, appreciation's better than thank you. I appreciate you too. I'm sure you could land any man you wanted. That is the so far from the truth. It's hilarious. Thank you. I'm over men. I'm done. I'm just gonna be by myself and with my spirits, and that's it. You're absolutely lovely. Good. I'm happy you are. I couldn't. I could not land the man that I can't land the man that I want right now, let alone any man. But Gustavo, where'd you go? Gustavo. Damn it. Ouch. Sorry, guys. And the wifey. My vision is like the real DJ Fruit Loops. Holy shit. It is the rapture. You're back. Alright, Lupe, what's up? I don't know where Gustavo went. Why is it so dark? Anyways. I don't know where Gustavo went. Chillin' smoking? I like. Very much, obviously. Baby made in a couple of months, I hope. I hope, my wifey. Okay. What was your next one, my love? Oh, okay, there's Gustavo. Update on work? Sorry, I'm sorry, Lupe. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh my god. Okay. Un momento, por favor. One more good shuffle. Okay, Gustavo, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. All right. We have the Queen of Swords. All right, so the higher up, I don't know who she is, but she's finally on to whoever it is. I don't know what that guy's name is. Who's the guy that I put in the coffin box? Roger? They're on to him. They're on to whatever's going on. So she's not very happy. I don't know who it is. Who's the higher up? She's HR. I don't know if she's HR or if she's like a part, like CEO ownership. But she is not happy. Not happy at all. And I don't feel like anybody else is very happy either with what is going on there. So I don't feel like that. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, he's in the coffin box. So the hermit. All right, so it kind of looks like, yeah, he might be looking for a new job sometime soon and quickly. Because this higher up, the Queen of Swords, I don't know who she is, Gustavo, do you? She is going to be like, okay, so that's her beckoning him to, yeah, let's have a talk. And then that'll be the day that he walks out of the place and he's fired. So that's actually coming. And then, you know, I mean, that's not bad. That's really good for you. She is his boss? Okay, well, his boss is not very happy. She is very, very unhappy with him and his productivity, what he's doing. So, I mean, but with the Hermit card coming up, that's even better because he's going to be out on his own looking for something new. That or he's going to be put on leave without pay so he can actually think about what the hell he does to his employees. So, the Seven of Wands, all right, so it's constant battle. He's constantly battling. It's his own problem. His own problem. He battles his own demons at work. He brings home demons to work. He brings demons from work to home. So it's always a constant battle. And she's not happy, and she's knowing that. She's sensing it. She feels it. I don't know who's turned him in. I don't know who's written whatever and put it in the box. The Ten of Swords. Well, that's pretty much the end of his job. I mean, it's coming to an end, and, you know, the sun is rising for you and the other workers and employees there. So, I mean, that gives me a sense of relief on my shoulders. Like, actually, a big sense of relief off my shoulders. He was bugging me again? Fuck him. Just laugh at him like you always do. He's not going to be there for that much longer. He is actually going to get fired. So I don't know if he's going to... Well, I mean, he's going to get fired either way. But I feel like that he's actually going to be... You know, be like, okay, she's going to be like, hey, you need to come talk to me in my office. I know what's going on. You know, you're not doing things fairly. You're not, you know, this and that, and you're going to have to be put on leave. So this is actually the start of him going. And it's really good. So the Chariot represents the will of the people that do not want him in this picture. That would be your will. That would be my will. That would be the coffin box. So, I mean, this is the representation of the driving force of what's behind getting him out of there. Either way, magic or no magic, he would be out of there. So, I mean, that's just the way he is. That's the kind of person he is. He's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. Very miserable person. Very evil. I don't like him. Yeah, I see that. I can definitely see all of that. So, I mean, his time is almost up. I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry about it. It's going to get a lot better for you. A lot better. How do we feel about that one? I'm like, how do we feel about that one? His time's about up, so don't you to worry. I like this. I really like this. It's almost like, you know, surrender, surrender, white flag. That's pretty much what I'm feeling from the actual, my spirits and from the actual cards. So, how do we feel about that, my brother? Him being just gone. She knows. His boss knows what is going on. So we don't have to worry about that. He's going to be gone. So, good luck. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. That's kind of how I feel it. Then you report that to her. Report it all to her. Yeah, I figured that they would come to you too and tell you because, I mean, they see that you're being treated unfairly as well. I feel like he's very racist as well. Sadly, we have a lot of racist assholes in society, which I hate racists. But he is, yeah, he's on his way out, so I wouldn't worry, my brother. Wouldn't worry. How do you feel about this one? You should feel good. Why is it... I don't know, the lighting in here is weird. Next 2 weeks I'm going on vacation again. 2 weeks I'm going on vacation again. He is telling how to work. Oh boy. That's crazy. Alright, what was your next one? He's going, so I would not worry. I would not worry. At all. Okay, what was your next question? Oh, cramp. That's insane. That is insane. Maybe if you kick her out. All readings are done after good vibes. Update on, okay. Un momento, por favor. Well, that card should not be that way. Alright, one more good shuffle. Okay, Gustavo, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. Well, Wheel of Fortune. So everything is actually, whoa, sorry guys. Everything's actually turning for the better. So I don't know what is going on. I don't know. I mean, it's got to be the magic that we're doing and everything, but I mean, naturally there is that natural attraction, or you guys would not be attracted or have talked in the first place. So I mean, literally everything is going in your favor. So she thinks the world of you, literally. I mean, she sees you as being very powerful, being very manly, someone that she can, cling to, and if she's scared, she can actually, hold on to you, and she feels really deeply for you. Seven of Cups. All right, so she's got to stop worrying. She's got to stop the worrying, because it's going to take the Wheel of Fortune and it's going to make it go completely backwards. So she's got to stop worrying about what is going on with everything. It feels like she's very, very, very over analytical, but she's still trying to get her stuff together. So I just swear to God, I heard thunder. She's trying to get her shit together, basically. So she's actually moving in that direction with the wheel. So it's actually pushing her to the point of wanting to change. So she's got to have... Oh, okay. You're the only person that ever does that to me. Good news, stop. Thank you. I love it. Oh, Jesus, that's funny. That's hilarious. Okay, Lupe and then good vibes. Okay, my Lupe. Gustavo. Thank you. Stop. Next. I love it. Okay. You crack me up. You totally crack me up. Alright, my Lupe. What is on your mind? That's funny. What is on your mind? What is this? Why is this? Oh God. What is my computer doing? Oh, any messages your guides have for you? I like that. Alright. Okay, one more good shuffle. That was a really good shuffle. All right. Okay, Lupe, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. Well, we have the Queen of Cups. Lupe. The emotions. Working on yourself, going deep into yourself and finding out the whys. The why am I not happy? The why is this not happening? The why am I not, this and this and that. It's all about you. It is all about you. And this female guide wants you to be more in tune with your emotions. When you're sad, let it be known. Let your emotions be known. If he upsets you, let him know. That's basically what this is saying. I mean, you gotta let those emotions go. All right, the Nine of Swords. This is so you're dreaming and are you having night terrors or anything, like nightmares? I know it's really hard. It really is hard. But it's all about us. We have got to go inside and we've got to figure out what's going on and what is wrong, or it's just not going to happen. Nothing is going to, there's going to be no progression, if we don't go into our shadow self and find out what is going on and transform all that into gold. So, I mean, that's basically what is going on. You used to have night terrors. Okay, so the dreams and everything. So, I mean, the dreams and everything, write these all down. Write them all down because they have importance. So the King of Pentacles would be another guide. So he is bringing you what you want. And I don't know what guide that would be. It's the horned one. So, I mean, it could be many, many different forms or aspects of, the horned god or, whomever you work with. But I do feel like that you need to go inside, deep inside. It's very earthy, so we have a lot of shadow work to do. That is the biggest picture, the biggest message from them, the Three of Swords, to stop the heartache. Stopping the heartache, stopping the being harsh on yourself. That is where you're going to find your beauty, in the darkest depths of your being. That is when you're going to find that beauty. That is definitely when. And it's going to transform you and change you. It is definitely going to yeah. Then we have the sun. So the sun, there's cracks in everything, so the sun can actually get in and shine out the shadows, if that makes any sense. So, I mean, this is actually a really good thing because you have the sun on your side, and that is another guide too. So that would be light bearers, light bringers like Lucifer, so on and so forth. So your guides basically want you to go inside yourself, do some shadow work, and come out with something, some tangible, results or something from that experience. And to go with that, to help heal the broken heart, to help heal and mend everything that is going on. It feels very impossible to do, but it's not. It's not. I would call on them. Actually, I would call on him to actually help you to do this, to bring that light inside of yourself and to illuminate all of your good aspects, the positive aspects of yourself that you love. And then you will find that. You'll find what you love inside. It sounds really impossible. I know it's hard, but it's got to be done. So, I mean, if you work with Lucifer, I would definitely ask Lucifer to help you to, see that beauty inside of you so that you can actually transform all of this negativity that you have about yourself into something very positive. So you have a lot of potential energy. Change that energy into something a lot more positive than what is actually there. So, I mean, it's actually really good. It's actually really good, but it sounds really hard, I know. Shadow work sucks. It's long, it's time consuming, and it's just blah. But it's got to be done. It's got to be done. Get away, whatever kind of bug you are, go. So, the Queen of Pentacles, so yes, that would be you. All right, so that's you going through all of the drama, all of, going through hell. It does hurt. It hurts a lot. I understand 100%, trust me. Oh my God. Ace, the Queen of Pentacles is you. So after going through all of this, kind of like Persephone's descent into hell, the underworld. So that is going to be you, and then the Queen of Pentacles is going to be you coming out and realizing your own beauty, realizing your own talents. So this is either going to happen naturally or it's going to happen with some help. So you can either ask for help or it's going to be a brutal, hellacious experience going through all of this. But it's ultimately going to change who you are inside. So that is, I mean, really freaking good. It's going to happen. So you definitely. So yeah, you definitely, you will find some very beautiful gems inside yourself that you don't want to get rid of. So, I mean, the shadow work might be worth it. If you try to resist it, it's going to happen anyway. So either way, you can resist or you can, just embrace it completely and fully and ask, Lucifer to help you. But, I mean, ultimately, it's going to happen. So you can go with it or you can go against it. I wouldn't go against it at all because it's hell. It's pure hell. But, I mean, it's very necessary for us to actually, have a better understanding of ourselves and to know what we truly want. So it could be something he could be something that you truly don't want, that you find out within your shadow work. So how's that? Is this making sense? How is this feeling with you, my love? Hopefully a little bit better. Hopefully just a tiny bit. I know shadow work is terrible. All readings are over after good vibes. How to start shadow work? Yeah, meditation. A lot of meditation, a lot of going inward and facing what we feel. If we feel hurt, we go in and we find out why. Descent into the underworld. I have a guided meditation that I can give to you that can actually help you in, trying to do that shadow work and get you to the place that you want to be. Like, you have to alter your state of consciousness and you have to get to a level. So we got to get to a level of consciousness to where we can actually go inside, the underworld, and we can figure out which is ourselves, our lower selves, which we can actually, figure out and, what we need to do. I will send you that, that meditation definitely then for shadow work. But I mean, ultimately it's going to help you in ways that you have no idea that are going to just make your life that much more profound. So, I mean, coming out of it, you may not even want to be with him. So it could be like you feel just so good being with yourself that you just want to be with yourself. So that's always a good thing, though. Always a very good thing. So how do we feel about that one? Don't be insecure. You're amazing. If anybody else, what other people think about you is none of your business. Don't be insecure about yourself because you're amazing. And screw what anybody else thinks. Who cares? But how do we feel about that, my Lupe? Yeah, I do have quite a few meditations and some a lot of shadow work. Oh yeah, a lot of shadow work. The Knight of Wands, so that would basically be you getting your kickstart. So that would be a kickstart for your journey for your shadow work. That would be the biggest kickstart. So something is going to definitely be helping you energy-wise, helping you to actually do this work. So it could be Lucifer, it could be whomever that you call on. So I don't know. It could be a person, it could be anything. But that is actually going to kickstart your, your journey and your descent into yourself, and you're going to be like, oh wow. So that's how it's done. And there's a lot of energy behind this. So don't be surprised if it just starts to happen. But I will give you that guided meditation, sorry. That will actually help you get started to go inside yourself and actually figure out, what is going on here? What is going on here? I'll start today. No, that's differentiating. That's just the mind. Aw. Do we feel good? That's just, using our senses, common sense. Should we stay in a situation or should we just walk away? That's common sense. That's up here. Shadow work is, it's inside. It's a lot deeper, completely different. But we do feel better, Lupe? A little bit? I will definitely send you that. So yeah, you're going to have a kickstart for this. starting the shadow work, so it's not going to be bad. It's not going to be as painful. And you're going to. Yeah, that's very true, because there's a total difference between differentiating between yourself, what the hell, and yeah, the other, so no. That's not even shadow work. Oh, Malupe. You will find it too. Good vibes. Hello. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. It's good vibes still here. Oh, I will always help you. I promised you that. A long time ago. And I always will. So don't ever forget that, my love. Ever. Hi, you. Okay, what is on your mind? No. No, that's not shadow work at all. Belittling you, that's just being spiteful. That's hatred. No, that's not shadow work. Shadow work is completely different. It's spiritual. Has nothing to do with the physical. It's all inside. Okay, good vibes. You're reading, sorry. Yeah, no. Shadow work is completely, it has nothing to do with like with literal work. Like your work, your job, what you do, no. How many aspects of it can creep into the, it's very confusing. It's very psychological. Very psychological. It's like, yeah. Sometimes you don't want to even get into it because it's that deep. You're fine. You don't have to shut up. So whatever is on your mind, good vibes. Phew. My vision sucks today. It's like, wow. God, I wish I could get this thing to not, like, shake. There we go, maybe. Doubt it. Oh, okay. I'm like, because I can't see anything. Like, anybody typing, any of that. It blocks it? Why does it block it? It blocks it. I can't see it now. Yeah, yes, do. And then I can do the reading. Yeah. It's not letting me see. It depends on your situation because YouTube has some standards about what you post and what you post about. So if it's anything like traumatic, really traumatic, they might take that into consideration and block that out. You're fine, you're fine. Okay. Yes, Lupe, I will definitely, yeah, screenshot that and send that. Thank you. It's because you said fuck. Mm-hmm. Okay. Un momento, por favor. Yep, the language. The YouTube is, it's their algorithm. So, okay, un momento. Yes, thank you, my Lupe. You're a lifesaver today. Okay, one more good shuffle. Okay, good vibes. Tell me when to stop. Wow. Hi, Lady Blind Wolf. I love you. Gotcha. All readings are done after good vibes. Un momento. All right. Oh, I love you. I love your comments. I always smile. Okay, so a lot more balance than what is going on right now because I don't know if what is going on right now. Are you unbalanced? Like is life like completely just like one thing's up here and then the other thing is completely down here? Everything just seems out of whack, like completely unbalanced, no balance, no light at the end of the tunnel. That's what's coming for you is a lot of light at that tunnel, a lot of light at the end of the tunnel, a lot more stability, a lot more temperance. So getting, a kind of accolading to a different, it could be a different, altitude. It could be somewhere that you move. It could be something that you're doing. It could be, so, there's going to be a lot of balance coming. So, everything is just, it seems very chaotic. So, but, in the midst of chaos, we do always, order comes out of chaos all the time. So you should be expecting, we're not too far off December. So, what is this, October, November, 2 months, 3 months maybe? You have a lot coming for you, a lot. The Page of Swords, all right, so that's freedom. You have your freedom, that's your messenger card. So this is the Page of Swords and he's messenger. So basically mind, it's the intellect. So you have your freedom to go do what you want to do. Is it going to be something? All readings are done after happy or good vibes. So whatever it is, are you going to be traveling or something like that? Or are you going to be, God, what was it? You got chills? It's just like a sense of total freedom, like freelance work. Like freelance work, I don't know what it is, but you have total balance after this is done. It just feels really chaotic. My head hurts already. I couldn't do it. You're very, very amazing for doing what you do. Queen of Cups. All right, so yeah, that's you. You're matured after that. So it's going to be a more matured, more put together you. So, I mean, you're going to be able to find yourself spiritually again. You're going to be able to find yourself mentally. Everything is just going to start to fall into place. You're going to be in your throne. You're going to own your throne. So, I mean, that's literally the power that you're going to be coming into. And it's a literal force. It's a literal force of power. Almost like a portal that you'll be coming into, that you're going to literally walk through. I mean, it's just not the, the end of, your college. I'm a dance teacher now. It's the only thing that matters to me. Oh, that is amazing. That is really amazing. So, well, the world. All right. So, we've got the world. And sometimes she's considered the dancer, the cosmic dancer in the Cosmic Tarot, but not this cards, not these ones. So literally, I mean, the world. You could be going everywhere, all over the world for your job, for your career, what you're going to be doing. So, I mean, that is obviously the most important thing to you, especially with the way that the feet are poised, the positions that the feet are poised. They are in a very, a dance kind of state. So you could be going all over the world for work, all over. I mean, it's going to take you far. You are going to go so far. The world portal. I've been hearing that word over and over and over. So, I mean, you have a lot to come. A lot. The Hermit. All of that knowledge that you've collected during college, all of that knowledge, you'll be putting all of this to work. So it's all going to be applied in a very, very well-designed form. So you have a formula and a technique to what you do. And you are going to take all of this information that you've learned, and you're going to apply that new information to the information that you already have concerning dance, or, whatever it is in your life, and you're going to actually have that to apply it to the old ways. So you're going to be reinventing things. I see you reinventing things. I see TV. I see you being on a television. I don't know why. It's an old television with like 4 channels where you have to open up the side and you have to hit the button. That's the kind of TV that I see you on. It's not, that's just the way I'm picturing it. So that's what is coming. But I mean, there's so much coming for you. The Ace of Cups, that's the beginning of something very new. So very freeing, liberating to the soul, to your spirit, to your spiritual body. So it's going to be like literally a new spiritual, I mean, dance is very spiritual. So I mean, whatever you incorporate into your dance, that's what's going to be happening. So you're going to be actually, you could be invoking these energies into your body. You could be doing a lot of things with these energies that you're dancing with. So, I mean, you could be dancing with spirit. So, I mean, you do dance with spirit. When you're touched by spirit, you're never untouched. So that's like basically the opening. It's like, boom, here's your doorway. Now you have to walk through. And then you get to experience Alice in Wonderland. Not literally Alice in Wonderland, but that type of, going like Wizard of Oz. She opens the door, it's all black and white. Now it's in multicolor and it's vivid and bright. So it's going to be a completely different world for you. Sorry, I just keep going. How are we feeling? How are we feeling about this so far? I'm just awestruck right now. Why? You've got a lot of good coming for you. I mean, there's so much coming for you. When that portal opens up for you, step through it. Don't not step through it. Definitely jump through that motherfucker. I mean, quickly. I'd be doing like a head dive into it if I could. But I mean, that's what's going to be opening up for you. So there's so much. Awestruck. It's kind of like when you're just in a state of, oh my God, how did that happen? How did that pop up? How did that come about? Like when you meet, I don't know. When I met like Pink, I was awestruck, starstruck. I was like, hi, that kind of thing. So, I mean, you have a lot coming. You have a lot of good coming. Don't let that... You've always felt this energy? It's time. It's really honestly time for you to step through that door. Because that door's coming. I mean, and it's coming quick. The winter solstice is the time when I find it's the best time to communicate with any entity that you want. There are so many different portals. It's unbelievable around the midwinter solstice. So, that could be that portal that you're actually referring to. I don't know why, but I always felt as I could live out that dream with dance. Awestruck is the best way. That is literally what is going, I mean, literally what has been planned out for you. So I'm literally like, it's like I'm reading what you've written down in your planner about your journey of where you want to be within 5 years from today, or 5 years from the day you graduate. So, I mean, this is pretty, I mean, this is amazing. This is seriously amazing. It is so deep, and your passion is so deep. You decorate, you enhance your passion with your fashion, if that makes sense to you. Like, you incorporate, I don't know if you incorporate different types of, like silks and, different things in your dance, but what you do is you really put in a flair on your craft, and it's beautiful. It's very beautiful, and there's a lot more of that to come. So once you feel that doorway, you walk into it, and don't you dare not walk into it, because it's really good. Alice in Wonderland, literally. Without having to eat anything or, drink whatever little bottle you. So, I mean, I, I'm excited to see you. I mean, that's what I can see is you on TV. There's you on TV. There's you on TV. That is literally the biggest thing that's coming up for me is seeing you on TV. That's what I see. It's like you're on TV, you're on TV. You will run into that portal there. I mean, I don't know when it's going to open. I mean, but when the midwinter, holidays come, like Yuletide and all that, that's when, yeah. That's around the time of when this is going to come about. So, I mean, you said you're done in December, and that's when I find the portals are most open. Not Samhain or All Hallows. It's midwinter. So this is actually, I mean, beautiful for what you're going to be doing. How do you feel after this? Hopefully good. Hopefully really good. Because you're amazing and you have a lot to offer to a lot of people. It's like people are going to carry on your craft forever. When it calls, I will answer. Yes. Good. You are connected. You are so connected. You are. I love that you already knew this. So how was that? Sorry. I just keep going and going and going and I don't shut up. That's why Gustavo tells me, okay, stop next. Because I could just go on for hours. Absolutely amazing. I appreciate you so much. Aww. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I can't wait to see what you have in store. My gods. That's some good stuff. I'm a Virgo, if you were asking me. I'm a Virgo. I'm an analytical Virgo. It's terrible. It is terrible. It's like, oh my god. Oh god. I gotta go to the store, you guys. Oh, I don't. I'm like, yeah, no, not me. I don't. Well, I mean, I like myself, but... Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't get into all that. I don't get into astrology too much. I'm just kind of like, okay. But, alright, guys. I really got to get out of here. I got to get to town. Lupe, I will definitely send you the information for the shadow work. So, be prepared for a lot. I mean, a lot of stuff. So, I love you guys. Everybody, please stay safe, stay healthy, all that good stuff. Wait a minute. Good vibes. I want to know what I want to know what happens with what goes on. I'm very curious now. So, but all right, guys, I gotta get out of here. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be on. So now I just gotta figure out how to get out of here. There we go. Okay, bye, guys. Blessings on you. Aw. All my love to you. All of you. All right. I love you guys. Bye, guys.